All right, so I'm going to move on with begin a little Donnie Darko action, and I just want to make sure that I completed all of my comments. I might not have got to all the comments because I copied and pasted a lot of them down, but I want to make sure that I got to them all. Got to all of that one because Michael did have a lot of information, and I want to make sure we cover all of Michael's information. The Parkland, CPC, we went over that. All right, as a reminder, Serena Williams left her first Wimbledon match against Morales' opponent due to an injury with the score 3-3 and flashing the 666 hand symbol. Serena was the player that won the gold medal at the 2012 Olympics during the ceremony when the flag fell. So, again, Michael with all this information. Wimbledon 2021. Oh, he did the gematria for me. Wimbledon 2021 comes to DJ Trump or Donald John Trump. Trump dead 4-5, like the 45th president. Nice job, Michael. Fall of America and US dollar. This might be just another rabbit hole, of course, but this event draws near is simple gematria. Wimbledon 2021 comes to 102. So you need to make sure to add 5 and 97 that Gematria X comes up with because they don't calculate numbers. Michael, that stuff's over my head, man. That's why you're in charge of this Gematria stuff. American flag falls on 8/4/2012, which is 216th day of the year. That's Barack Obama's birthday, 6 times 6 times 6. Please notice that the flags next to the U.S. flag are Russian and Belarus flags. The coming stage World War III will have us fight Russia and Belarus. One of the ladies in the Wimbledon final was from Belarus, or semifinals, who recently signed an alliance pact. I'm glad I went to this Michael stuff here. I asked him to do the Wimble search, and he did. He found out the good information. So Wimbledon 2021, did he spell out 2021? I don't know. Oh, he does it a certain way where you can key in numbers. I don't know how he does it, but bravo to Mr. Michael for all of that. That's good stuff, Michael. I think we are done. Let me go ahead and upload the other one. Let me put us on pause. All right, so it's uploading the previous one. I don't want to publish yet because I want to see what thumbnail they give us. If it's a good thumbnail, usually we get a good thumbnail. So again, thank you, Michael. I went through the Middlesex, and we get the weekend with the exact spelling of the performer, the weekend, and Halloween, Middlesex. We've done this Middlesex thing before. And Notre Dame, which means Our Lady. And I'll pause this up. So again, the Middlesex is the city where Donnie Darko is growing up. Going through some photos, let's just remind ourselves, because I've already done this Donnie Darko breakdown, but it's good to revisit. I think I saw something new in this one. I don't think I remembered it in the last one. 2 caps 2 times. 2 caps. He gets capped. Well, it says 724 right there as far as 2 caps. And you got 720 or July 25th on the Spy Who Loved Me clock. So, and he's going to speak somewhere. Didn't Michael tell us that he's going to be speaking? Did he tell us he's speaking on the 24th? Oh, The Trump rally in Phoenix, Michael told us, is July 24th. It says 724, 2 caps, 2 times. Wow. Wow. That's heavy, man. When you get capped, 724. 724. Donald Dark. Wow. That's at the buck full moon. Buck full moon 2021. Buck full moon 2021. Yeah. Thank you, Ghost in the Machine. It's July 23rd, very late. The rally is right in the middle of that full moon because it's late on the 23rd. So when he goes down, the moon is full. If we were to look at buck moon meaning, because that popped up, we wanted to go meaning in astrology or just meaning. The male, it's all about the rebirth, of course, long as the relaxation, observing the cycles of nature, Mother Nature. The full moon takes place as self-disciplined Capricorn. The spiritual meaning. Of course, we just read that then. So that's big. That's big. That's big. That's big. There's my thumbnail. That's big, 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 big. What's the thumbnail on this one? Give me a thumbnail. Come on. It'll pop up in a minute. Wow. This is the new moon. 2 weeks later is the full moon. And the new moon was actually, as we saw a few days ago, or on Friday, Thursday, Friday, because the moon is leaving Cancer right now. So the new moon is just about gone. You'll see the new moon in the sky about Tuesday-ish, Wednesday-ish. It'll be setting in the west early in the evening, so you have to catch it quick. Y'all, 2 caps, 2 times on the 24th. His next rally. I mean, what else do you need? I think we're done here. 2 caps equals 2 bullets. Sun God, of course, we've shown that before. Guess he was sleep golfing. Of course, Trump is the sun god. He is the golfer. Graham Greene, The Destructors was the name of the book that they were going over. If we were to look up Graham Greene in numerology, I think there's an E on the end of it. Graham. Green with an E at the end, Graham. We will take a look. And there's the 102 you were talking about, Michael. Let's pause. Right off the bat, it comes to Black Horse, which is your famine or part of your but Dark Knight, which is your Antichrist. God of Chaos also. So it's really July 24th, isn't it? Sure is. And the clock on The Spy Who Loved Me, I would have to go back and see the video, but we could possibly, be laying down it could say 7:24 on that clock. We just don't know. So I don't know. It's very interesting though. And wow. I don't know, man. That's heavy stuff. Let's continue on though. Sleep golfing, Graham Greene. We already did that. I went through it. There were a few things I found. I think I already told them to you. There wasn't much left. And DJ Trump says, I'm always looking for dates and stuff. I don't know. That right there, it says October 2nd, 1988, and you've got, it's at the 9/11 moment in the movie on the director's cut Blu-ray. 9/11, October 2nd, 1988. That'll be another date we have to look for. I think we're always looking at that date, aren't we? So did we go through the Donnie Darko prep? We did. Let's just go through the videos real quick and call it a day. Let me get it prepped up for you so I don't waste your time. Voices Carry song is in this movie whenever, I think when his mom comes in there, and we see the 9:05 time, I think it is, but we see the right eye there. That's the right eye next to Donald or Donnie. And somebody pointed out that it looked like a demon or something on that table. So we are set up to drop this video in there. We're almost done. This is Where's Donnie on the refrigerator door. She's reading it. It shows her reading it, and then she looks up at Donnie. So I refer to it as the illness, but it is the Antichrist, and she looks up at him as she is reading it. They're showing you her looking at it, and then she looks at the Antichrist. It, and now her eyes are lifting, and there he is. He is it. He is the Antichrist. It's an NXS song, Never Tear Us Apart. I don't know if that's Satan talking to the Antichrist. Two Worlds Colliding is the 88. That's what the 88 is about. I watched, there's a really good breakdown on Shaking My Head Productions. I would love to go through that with y'all, but it's 2 hours and 49 minutes, but it starts to drift into them then talking about the usual other stuff. But the first 20 minutes or so, I really enjoyed. Where's Donnie? Well, he's gone into the abyss. He's gone into the bottomless pit. He has disappeared. He has been removed. The dark night, though, will rise. The dark night rises. All right. Right eye, 9:05 on the clock. Voices carry in the background. This one is called. And they give you the voices. That's more of the skeleton right there. You can see it with the hood over its head, which is always um, about the Reaper or the Grim Reaper. But I'm frightened of the thing I might find. That's the Voices Carry song. You can't hear it, but it's playing. And there's the lyrics. Donald 88. I guess this is our medicine bottle. And it sure is. Old Spice, is that beast out of the sea? I don't know. I wonder what Old Spice comes to in gematria. Might as well take a look at that. That's pretty much Old Spice there. And I will pause so we don't waste your time. Old Spice. At the beginning, you get Godson, I Satan, Michael or Archangel Michael. That's not spelled properly there. But we'll pause. Old Spice comes to the Donald. Well, that's something. Tubal Cain comes to tracking, connected, which is very interesting. This will be my last run through here. I've gone through about 4 or 5 times. And anyway, so that's pretty much it there. So two caps, 2 times. Donald Darkness, 7/24/88. Wow. This is deep. This is an hour. This is a minute and a half long. So let's speed it up.
Frankie Fiedler.
Frankie Fiedler. I need a gematria of that name. Frankie Fiedler. Frankie Fiedler comes up to something else that we just looked up. The 714 and the 119. I can't remember what it was. Seems like I remember some interesting items came up. Yeah, remember George Floyd? Well, I don't know. I don't think I pointed. I think had y'all pause when George Floyd came up, but it was something we just looked up not long ago. And there doesn't seem to be a lot to it because it never gave us anything last time either. So I'm not going to waste your time with Frankie Fiedler. Well, it could be something in the, I'll pause, in the Jewish gematria. I like how they fused Don Lincoln together there with that one, with Frankie Fiedler. It might pretty much be just as simple as that. Anyway, we'll stop with that one there. You remember from high school? She just kind of nods a lot. And he's telling a story about Frankie Fiedler who died. Remember? Again, she nods. Mm-hmm. On his way to prom.
You said he was doomed.
They said he was doomed. Of course, Trump is doomed. His fate is set. It is sealed. Jesus, anti-Jesus. Or Jesus sealed his fate. They could be saying the same thing about Donnie, our Donnie. Our Donnie. And you know who their Donnie is? It's the Antichrist. But he dodged it. He dodged the bullet. He dodged death, didn't he? He dodged his bullet, Rose. I can't remember if there's anything left. I kept recording, so there must be somebody was watching over him. There you go. That's what that was about. Here's the Graham Greene thing.
Graham Greene trying to communicate this passage.
Who's Graham Greene? What is Graham Greene trying to communicate in this passage? Why did the children break into old Misery's house?
Johnny, they wanted to rob him.
They wanted to rob
Johnny, if
him.
you actually read the short story, which had a whopping 13 pages, would have kept you up all night, you would know that the children find a great deal of money in
Find a great deal of money in the mattress. And they burn it. Now, remember the Joker, how he burns that money in The Dark Knight.
Perhaps with your recent brush with
Donnie, perhaps your recent brush with mass destruction. Mass destruction.
Destruction, you can give us your opinion.
And so he gets philosophical here. He say, well, they say it right when they fled the house.
They say it right when they fled the house and they tear it to shreds.
They tear it to shreds. Destruction is a form of creation. What? Destruction is a form of creation. What? Destruction is a form of creation. We just got through going through that same theme in the previous video concerning the James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me, where the man was saying the same thing. You have to destroy the earth in order to rebirth it. And you destroy the Antichrist in order to rebirth him.
Destruction is a form of creation, so the fact that...
Seemingly so. So the fact they burn the money is ironic. They just want to see what happens when they tear the world apart. When they tear the world apart. Never tear us apart and exist. They want to change things, so they have to tear it down first. So that's what Donald or Donnie is
What is
saying.
Graham Greene trying to communicate this passage?
Real or imaginary?
I made a new friend.
New friend.
And he's got an
Real or
imaginary
imaginary?
friend.
Imaginary.
And that, of course, is Frank, the rabbit, which is the alter ego or the spirit inside of him, which is Satan.
Would you like to talk about this, friend?
Frank, the alter ego Frank, which is the bunny, which is the rabbit, which, you know, they did the same thing. Oh, what's his name? His name, Alec Baldwin, when he was doing Trump, was posing next to the rabbit on Easter, and he says, I feel like I'm in an episode of Donnie Darko.
What did Frank say?
Said follow.
Said to follow him. Follow him where? Into the
Follow
future.
him. Where?
Into the future.
This is such a creepy movie to watch.
And then what?
And
And then he said,
and then he said the world was coming to an end. Well, there you go. It's all about what, Donnie? You just told us in the classroom.
that
Destruction.
the world was coming to an end.
Destruction, 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 so you can rebirth it, so you can bring forth a new creation. I think that's everything. We got one more. We're Donnie Darko. She goes, that's a funny name. That sounds like a superhero name. And of course, He is a superhero. He is the Dark Knight.
Mr. Trump,
Yes,
are you Batman?
I am Batman.
So he is Batman.
You're making a maybe I'll write a book and draw the pictures. You're making a
Want to be a writer or a painter, or maybe both.
I'll
Write a book and draw the pictures. Then maybe people will understand me. I don't know. Change things. He wants to change things. Donnie Darkness wants to change things. Wants to change the air. Donnie Darko. What the H kind of name is that?
How can I use that? It's like some sort of
It sounds like some kind of super hero.
that. It's like some sort of superhero or something.
Then, of course, he'll say, how do you know I'm not?
What makes you think I'm not?
What makes you think I'm not Batman, the superhero?
Look, I should go. Physics wants not to have me write this essay. Greatest invention ever invented mankind.
Well, it's monotonic, but that's easy. Antiseptics. Like the whole sanitation thing goes blister 1895.
Sanitation thing, antiseptics. I don't know. That kind of lends itself to the,
For antiseptics, there's no sanitation.
especially in
Especially
medicine.
You think so?
Anyway, I think that's everything. Is that not everything? I think we're done here. Ooh, the 24th looming large.